Hello crafty budgeters, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brittany. On this channel we are working to craft a budget and a lifestyle to become debt free. You already know what it is. It's Cash Stuffing Sunday. Happy Sunday, or whichever day you are watching this video. I am so excited that you are here with me to stuff our envelopes, to stuff our emergency fund, our sinking funds, our debt for the third paycheck of July. If you missed my last video that I just posted last night where I set up my paycheck for this week as well as doing my check-in for last week, you don't want to miss that. Definitely check that out. I will link it in the cards and below. But today we are going to be having some fun. I have some story time with y'all. Y'all know I've been thinking like, okay, I gotta share some updates with my fam on this channel. And I love doing that. I know some YouTubers don't. They get right into the cash stuffing and that's like pretty much all they do. And they don't really have that like back and forth conversation, even though it's not back and forth because I guess it's back and forth because you comment, but I actually really love just sharing snippets about my life and the funny things, the things that like happen that I don't expect. Like that really creates this family that I enjoy having with all of y'all. If you are not a part of the Crafty Budgeter fam, what are y'all waiting on? We have fun over here. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you like and comment. I respond back to all of your comments. But yeah, we're about to have some fun today, but we have some housekeeping things to discuss and to get out of the way. The first thing is congratulations to all of the back to school giveaway winners on my channel. The winner is Patty Sanchez. Patty, I'm so excited for you. We will be connecting so you can get that $35 e-gift card. And congratulations to the other 6 winners from the other channels that were a part of this collaboration. We hope that this can be a blessing to you, and I hope that I can do something else and another giveaway towards the end of the summer, beginning of the fall to help out someone else. So stay tuned for that. So that was housekeeping number 1. The second thing is, y'all see this. You see this setup. When I tell you that I wasn't going to do it because, excuse me, I just burped. I didn't know how I would like it. I already am like, I don't know. Do I like it or not? But I promised y'all that July was going to be a year that we changed some things up. You know, we started with the cash tray. I'm getting used to that. And I said, let's try to see how I like doing it with it this way instead of at the top. Y'all, we're going to see. I think I'm going to try it this week and next week. So the first 2 weeks, I tried it at the top. These 2 weeks, we'll try it this way. Let me know what you think. And at the end of the month, I'll kind of get a full feedback review from all y'all to let me know what you like. will probably do what I like because it's my channel, but I love feedback from all y'all. So let me know today what you think. Even from the thumbnail, I was like, wait a minute, something is going to be different. I wonder if they're gonna like it, but we shall see. We shall see what happens, and I'm really excited, again, to just try different things, shake it up a little bit, and we can always go back if we find out we don't like things. So y'all, today we are stuffing $629. This is going to be exciting. So let me change things up a little bit and we will get started. Let's go. Okay, so I really didn't change much up. I just moved one thing out, so I don't even, y'all, we're just trying it. We're trying it. We're seeing how it goes. So if you watched my video yesterday, you already know what will happen when I open up this wallet. What do you think? Here we go. And there's nothing. Bam. You have it. You have what is going on this week from last week. Nothing to roll over. The emergency fund is getting a little shafted this year. I'm kind of sad. This month, this year. Bring it down, Brittany. This month so far, I haven't been able to stuff anything in my emergency fund rollover. And, you know, like I said yesterday, it is what it is. We just are going to try to do better the rest of the month. I'm also feeling like July is just going to be one of those months that I'm like, yeah, you know, we're chalking it up to a loss. We'll try again in August. I'm not going to beat myself up about it. I'm finally finally being able to go out and enjoy my life, right? And experience what this world has to offer since I've been cooped up in the house. And so if that means that this month we go a little bit over budget, that is why we have our buffer. That's not technically why you want to have a buffer, but for those times that sometimes you go over on your budget, thankfully you have a savings or a buffer to help you out. But right now we are just going to go right into stuffing these cash wallet envelopes because I got some story time for y'all coming up. You ready for that? Okay, so for groceries only getting $100. And the reason why it's only getting $100 is because we keep going over, so I gotta rein it in. But also, yesterday we went to a family barbecue, and you know your girl took home some to-go boxes, and then my mom was like, come tomorrow, I'm gonna cook Sunday dinner. And I'm like, bet, I will be there. We will be there with our hungry selves ready to eat, and I will probably take food home as well. So cutting back a little bit on the groceries just because literally we've been going over every week and my mom's cooking pretty much. Let's see, eating out is only getting $15, and that's because, again, we've been going over, so I gotta cut back, right? So the reason why you budget, and the reason why I budget from week to week, is to evaluate how we did the week before and to make changes for the week coming up. I know what the overall budget for the month is, and so to try to make sure we stay within that budget that I set for these categories, that might mean that some weeks I'm able to put certain amounts to it that are might be a little bit higher, and some weeks that I can't. And that's okay because that's why you budget and that's why you make things happen. Already, this like little corner piece is nicking me in my arm, and I'm like, let me just scooch over, but not horrible so far. Not horrible. Personal, y'all, you ready for this? Personal is getting $75. I am jamming right now. If you could see me, I'm doing like a shoulder shimmy. My hands are oh, you could see my hands. I didn't even think you could see them. Yeah, because we're getting some money. If this is your first video, typically I only put about $15, $20, sometimes $5 in my personal, just because I haven't really been buying a lot, and I have different goals that I want to reach. And so if that means cutting back on my own personal, that's been fine. But y'all, let me put the money in first. 75. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me count. I'm so excited to tell you this. So let me 50, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. Y'all, my sister is here. Y'all, you're getting a lot of singing today. Sorry in advance, because I'm sure it's gonna happen again a couple of other times in this video. If this is your first video, I'm gonna call myself the singing budgeter. The crafty singing budgeter. Because my sister is here with my niece and nephew, and you know my sister means the world to me, and we don't live in the same city. We live about 6 hours apart, so we only get to see each other a couple of times a year, but we text and talk on FaceTime pretty much all day, every day. Not FaceTime, but text pretty much all day, every day. First person that I text in the morning, pretty much the last person I talk to at night, other than my husband, but literally he's right next to me. And my niece and nephew are my worlds, and so they are here for, my sister's here for a couple of days, my niece and nephew are here for the next week, and tomorrow we are taking all of the kids to an amusement park, and we are spending the night. They have different, like a water park, they have the theme park, they have like different activities that you can do, and so we are just having a fun-filled day at, well, 2 days, just enjoying some fun. Well, that's what fun-filled means, but just enjoying each other and enjoying family. And my little cousins are coming, and my other niece is coming, and we are just gonna have an amazing time. So because of that, even though the tickets are booked, the hotel's booked, everything is ready to go. Thanks, Mom. Shout out to you. this is to make sure we can eat, right? Like, you got to eat when you're at an amusement park, and amusement park food isn't always the most cost effective. So I'm giving myself a little bit of money for that, and I hope it will last. But we'll see. We will see how it goes. I'm also probably going to be taking it out of the miscellaneous as well, just because I don't really think I'm going to need it this week. But we'll see how it goes. But I'm so excited, y'all. I can't wait to talk to you about that. Also, this is a side note, but to my Marvel fans, I watched Loki in literally a night and the next, I can't even say a full day. It was like within a 6-hour span. How many hours? Yeah, I think there's 6 episodes, probably within a 6-hour span. I had to go to sleep, woke up, watched it. And y'all, I can't even. Loki, I didn't know what was going to happen. And there's a spoiler. If you haven't watched it, make sure that you watch the mid-credit scene, because there's a Easter egg, a spoiler. But y'all, Loki, it was up there. I have to say, I believe it was better than WandaVision. I know some of y'all loved WandaVision. I would put it above WandaVision, but that's neither here nor there. Let's get back to the normal scheduled program. Gas is getting $50. This is more than it typically gets, because I'm finding that gas is a little bit more, I'm spending a little bit more on gas now that I'm going out, and even gas prices are a little bit higher. So giving myself $10 more than I normally do. So that means it's going to get 2 20s and a 10. So 20, 40, 50. And miscellaneous is going to get $15. And it's going to get a 10 and a 5. So 15. All right, so our wallet is stuffed. I'm really hoping I have some money left over in these at the end of the week. I'm not feeling that confident. If I'm being 100% honest with you, you just kind of feel that the week might not end up being what you want it to be. And I'm going to try my hardest, but if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. All right, so let's move these up, or make it a little bit better so everything's kind of in frame. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is stuff our emergency fund. And y'all, you ready for this? Long sigh, because I had to use our emergency fund. You know, that savings challenge that I just did that's doing awesome right now, where I'm like, I stuffed $2,000 in that. There's $2,000 isn't in there anymore. And well, I had a little bit more from Q1, but what night was that? Friday night. Thursday night. Laying and putting my son to bed. I'm like, oh, husband, it's a little warm up here. Husband's like, oh, let me go check the air condition. Check the air condition. Not working. Not working at all. We could hear the air conditioner's working outside. Nothing's happening inside. Nothing's blowing through the vents. It is humid. I'm starting to sweat. Yeah, your girl's air conditioner blower went. It went. And literally I said to my husband, every time I'm making moves, I'm doing the thing, I'm reaching the goal, I'm making it happen, boom, psych, you got to spend some money. But I also realized that is exactly why we do an emergency fund. That is exactly why I am playing no games and putting money towards the emergency fund every week, because I know that emergencies happened, and it happens when you least expect it. And you just, like, we could go without the air condition. Let me just preface that. Like, we could go without the air condition. Growing up, we didn't have air. For the people that can remember your house, your couches that had the plastic over top, it's probably gonna be my people of color. Like, I'm not even gonna, well, maybe not, maybe some others, but I think mostly like people of color will understand this. When your parents or your grandparents, you went to their house, and to protect the couch, they put on that like plastic, and then in the summer, you were literally sitting in a pool of sweat because you're so hot because they don't have an air condition. That was what my life was growing up. So I can't say that like I don't know what life is, like without air condition, but knowing what it's like being spoiled now. Listen, now my son was even spoiled. He couldn't even go to sleep. He was like, what is this? Why am I hot, Mom? I'm going to cry my eyeballs out because I can't get comfortable. And I'm like, listen, we can't go another night with the baby crying. He's not even a baby. He's 2.5 years old, if you don't know. And even I was like, oh gosh, I can't really get comfortable. And I'm the type of person that you have to, like, I have to sleep with a cover. Anyway, that one thing that happened meant that we had to get an HVAC person. Thankfully, we have close family friends. He's an HVAC person, went to church with us, like has a little side hustle, doing his thing, making moves. Shout out to you. And we got a new blower the next day. So grateful, so blessed. Thank goodness. But that means we spent some money. We spent $575 on a blower. Granted, I'm grateful we didn't have to get a whole new system, because that I would have been crying. Y'all would have seen me like bawling my eyes out. But what I'm trying to say is that's why we do this. And does that mean we might not be able to reach our $5,000 goal? Who knows? We're going to try our hardest by the end of the year. We'll see. But this is exactly why we have an emergency fund. And this is why I keep saying, I don't know if I even said this, but in my head, I'm like, $1,000 is not going to cut it. $1,000 is a good starting point, but you gotta put a little bit more in that emergency fund, because it ain't gonna cut it, unfortunately. So yeah, y'all, when I had to take that money out, I was like, I'm grateful, I'm blessed, I'm thankful that I have it. Do I want to pull it out? Heck no. All right, so emergency fund is getting $50, and we're just gonna leave it there, because $50, I'm grateful. That's why I keep having to say I'm grateful, I'm thankful, I'm blessed, because when I tell you how pissed I was when I realized that I had to take that money out, y'all don't even know. All right, the next thing we're working on, is debt. Debt's another goal, because we got $2,158 that we are paying off this month to get our car debt out of the way. Y'all know I am hype about that. I'm gonna say that amount every video, because that's the motivation I need to remind me that I can do it. We can make this goal happen, and I'm taking you along for the ride with me. I was like, I'm missing a word. So debt's gonna get $300. So the remaining $100 bills. And let's see, that's not supposed to be facing that way. All right, so let's add these to it. Y'all, you see those? These are crisp. These are crisp $100 bills, but they're the old school ones, which I'm kind of liking the old school. Let me see. I gotta now figure out what my arrangement will be. Maybe I'll put it in here. We'll see. Okay, so you ready? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 850, 870, 880, 890, 900, no, 895, 900, 905. So $905. Y'all, you know what the debt snowball is. It is $1,000, and we still have two more cash stuffings to go. And I got my side income video going at the end of this month. I already did my calendar. Y'all, you're gonna be in for another exciting end of the month couple of days with your girl. I actually really liked it. Even though it's a lot of work, I loved being on this camera, in quotation marks, with y'all for a couple of days straight. So it's coming back. I think that might be my new thing too, just to try to get everything in, but just to spend time with you. So $905. We're almost at our emergency fund goal, but no, that's not gonna fit. We still got a way to go to get to that $2,158. We'll see. All right, so the Crafty Budgeter is getting $2. I didn't do the trackers yet because my sister's here. I didn't really have time, and yeah, it is what it is. So the Crafty Budgeter now has 5, 6, 7, 8. So $8 in there. Blessings is getting $5. And y'all, I actually already gave a blessing. How do I want to say this? I've already been a blessing to someone, a close, pretty much someone I mentor, is kind of having a rough time, and needs just support. I'm not going to go into detail. I'm not sharing her business. So I got to make sure by the end of this month that I can get this blessing to $50 so I can replenish the buffer that I took it out of. So right now it has, did I give the 5? Yes. So right now it has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. So $12 is in here. So we got 2 more weeks to get this up to $50. And y'all, you know, I usually like to wait until the end of the month to be a blessing, to use the blessing envelope, but sometimes it doesn't, sometimes you need it right away. And so I'll just replenish it. And I felt really good to be able to do that for this special person in my life. So the Black Beauty is getting $1. So now it has $5, $6, $7 in there. Car is getting $2. Y'all, I really need to beef this car thing up because I just have a feeling that like something's gonna happen with it, like a tire. Actually, why am I even saying that? Knock on wood. We're not even gonna speak that into existence because nothing's happening. But I do know that like I gotta beef this up. So car now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $5 for car. Clothing is getting $1. Clothing has $8 right now. I hope this is right. It already feels thick to me. I'm like, oh gosh, did I not count right again? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So clothing has $9. All right. Christmas is getting $2. So Christmas now has 100, 102. Why did I skip a whole dollar? 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106. So $106. Y'all, that's a story for maybe next week. I've had a lot of story times, but the next week I will go into story time about that Christmas envelope. Family Fun is getting $1. And if I need some more money while we are at the amusement park, I'll probably take it from Family Fun because that is why we have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Home is getting $1. So Home now has 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. Y'all, the moment where these envelopes have like $300 in them every time, y'all know I'm gonna be hyped. That's not even gonna happen until I pay off the remaining of this debt and not have to put almost $3,000 to debt every month. But that's an exciting goal that like in the future I'm gonna be, these puppies are going to be thick and I'm gonna be hyped. Pretty much you're gonna be hearing me singing every time. Like when these get to like $1,000, like some of y'all budgeters and YouTubers, y'all be stuffing these with like, y'all, these envelopes be having $500 in there. Like, oh gosh. Hashtag goals. 10, 11. But before I even do that, I'm grateful, y'all know, for the amount that I have, the dollars that I'm able to put in there because any dollar, the dollars add up and it's a blessing to be able to add anything. You know, I always got to say that in my videos. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Utilities is getting $2. Y'all, I think the money's right. I think it's right. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 111, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. Medical is getting $1. So medical now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $5. Yearly subscriptions is getting $2. Ha! Yes. I got a little nervous. It didn't look like there was another $2 in there. So yearly subscriptions now has 100, 150, 170, 171, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 177. Is that it? I think I might have counted wrong. Hold on. 100, 150, 170, 171, 172, 150, 170, 171, 172, 173, 174, 175, 176, 177, 178. Yep, okay. And last but not least, travel is getting $2. And the remaining $2, so it now should have $5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it should have $6. So y'all, we stuffed all of our sinking funds. All right, y'all, so we did it. We stuffed $629. Y'all got story time with your girl. You are seeing how we are budgeting and trying to reach our goals. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you like and comment. Make sure that you subscribe to the Crafty Budgeter fam. We have fun over here. Enjoy the rest of your week. I hope you're able to do something that you enjoy and love. Also, make sure you comment what you thought about the setup and how do you think. It actually went pretty well. I'm pretty impressed. It wasn't as bad as I thought, but definitely let me know what you think of the setup and how it looked and how it went and all that jazz. All right, bye-bye. See ya.